second Camp Camp panel. We're all really excited to be here.
Season 2 is going to be great.
Yeah. But no, actually, I guess for real, welcome to this is the RWBY panel. So, we were talking about this beforehand. So, quick poll. Who has seen the finale? Okay.
That's pretty much everybody.
Okay, so that's a lot of people. All right.
Maybe we should ask who hasn't seen it.
I was going to say, to make it easier, who has not seen it yet?
Ooh.
Okay.
Sorry.
Why?
The 20 of you should cover your ears and eyes right now.
Oh. All right, well.
Okay, so...
We'll just tell you what happens. No,
yeah. Yeah. Interpretive dance.
Exterior, Kurayuri, Evernight.
Don't ever say those words out loud. No one gets that joke. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some Q&A. Yeah, cool.
Questions, yes.
So here's how this is gonna work. Don't ask too spoilery questions because there's some people out there and people watching on Twitch.
Yeah, on the stream.
That haven't seen it yet. Also, if you just ask us what's going to happen, we're not going to answer anyways.
Yeah, okay, if your question starts with, do you think we'll be seeing more of...
Yeah.
Don't ask it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, we can talk about it a little bit, but let's not get too spoilery.
I'll spoil something right now.
Do it.
Ruby's been dead the whole time.
She is Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know she's joking, but now I need to rewrite volume 18. Fuck.
No!
So is
You
Yang
ruined
like
it.
what's the little boy's character in that movie?
Oh, Haley Joel Osment?
Haley Joel
Yeah.
Osment, is that the Yang?
Yes. You see dead people.
I see RWBY.
Yeah. Is anyone else seeing this? This girl? I don't know. It's Osman. Anyways. Cool. So is there a mic somewhere around?
Yeah,
Not
over
somebody
there.
named Michael, but like
we
an
got a
actual
few.
like microphone.
It might be good if,
hey.
I don't know what our help situation is like.
Hey,
If we have like a
right
few
here, thank you.
microphones,
Okay.
maybe some roaming
So,
guardians.
I guess if you have a question, raise your hand.
We'll try and be... Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Feel
Yeah, I
free-
guess we
feel-
should have seen that coming.
Yeah.
Maybe, how many microphones do we have? Just, okay.
Oh, we have
Oh,
two.
we have two.
Then how about, can we do this? Can we have one person with a microphone here and one here, and then maybe in an orderly fashion people could get in a line? Is that okay? Otherwise, I don't know if we'll be able to get to
Is
people
that
in the
okay?
middle.
In a slow and orderly fashion.
Please, wait.
We have an entire hour.
The
We have
problem
tons of
is
time.
the line might block people from being able to see.
Ooh, I see. Well, I mean, we're not that good looking.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Or at the
Yeah.
back.
People watch the show for our voices anyways, not really
Yeah.
for what we look like.
Microphone in the back. Wanna do
It's
that?
I'm Kerry Shawcross.
Thank you to our- hey,
lifelong
also-
dream. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you to our wonderful guardians.
Yeah.
You guys have been nothing but great all weekend. Thank you so much. Carrie, you want to start us off, bud?
Oh, me? Wait, do we have a, do we figure out what we're actually doing for the line?
Yeah, look, we got some
Do we have,
folks.
okay, cool. Well, there's no line though yet, is there? Are we doing questions? All right. You right there. Yeah, because you're next to a microphone. Good job.
So I came all the way down from the Gold Coast and I drew the RWBY Volume 1 poster, and I actually been itching since yesterday and since I got here to show you guys, and I'm going to ask, would you like to see it?
Nah. I'm just kidding. Yeah, of course. Absolutely. It's better be good.
I hope it's fucking stick figures. Oh, I want it to be stick
show
figures
the
so
class
bad.
to work.
Figures of all of us.
I would actually almost prefer that as opposed to like a beautiful masterpiece. If it's just like, this is Yang. You can tell because she's yellow and only has one arm.
Oh, nice.
Don't say
awesome.
aw,
That's
it's a
awesome.
fact.
Yeah.
This is
Oh, holy
legit. He
shit.
even did like rule of thirds and stuff on this. Art terms.
No, this is for us.
Yeah.
He didn't say show you.
It's going on
That's
our
pretty good,
fridge,
actually.
not
It's actually
yours.
very beautiful.
Yeah.
In case you don't know what it's based off of.
Yeah.
That's really awesome, my dude.
That's excellent.
Very cool.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
I want to do that at a panel that I go to and be like, I drew this thing, I worked really hard on it, and I really want to show you guys. And it's just a giant picture of a dick.
It's so
With like a
lifelike.
little
You
size.
controlled us so hard on that one.
It just jumps out of the page on me. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Really hard on it.
It was like a pirate.
Yeah. It was a boner joke.
Is that hook hand job?
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Pick next
here?
question. Let's go.
I make the
down
jokes.
line. It's very bright. We can't.
I'm sorry.
We can't
Hello.
see anything. Hello.
Hi.
I was just wondering why either Crow didn't or you chose not to let him use his scythe when he was fighting Tyrion. You know, and
We actually, it's actually funny. We just recorded right before we got here. We recorded the commentary for Volume 4, and we talked about it during that. Basically, like when we were choreographing the fight, it didn't make sense to us for him to use the scythe because it was a lot. Tyrion is a very, very fast character, and he's got both of his arms. He uses his legs a lot, and his tail. That's like 5 points of contact, and it did make sense to us for him to use his scythe for that, just because it felt like it was going to be slower, and he would want to be able to move faster. So I know people really wanted him to use the scythe because people wanted him to use the scythe, but I also thought it wouldn't make as much sense. So just stuck with my gut. I got plenty of it, and it's never let me down.
Good question. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, we have one here.
Right,
Hello,
right.
Neo.
Hi. I was just wondering, when can we hope for the Volume 4 soundtrack?
Oh, if that ain't the question of every single season.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Jeff Williams is sleeping right now.
Hopefully, he deserves it. Him and Alex did a great job.
Yeah, he and Alex were up very late to try and finish it. I'm not sure. The second we know, we'll announce it. Hopefully, we can time it around the release of the DVD or something. I'm not sure yet, but the answer is always as soon as possible because it's gonna be great. I'm honestly legitimately excited to hear like the full versions of a lot of the songs. So I know Jeff's gonna get to work on it, and they're gonna work really hard on it. So soon, TM, but it will actually come out unlike halfway through.
I'm sorry to interrupt, just because I just saw it and it's amazing.
Yeah.
There's a Summer Rose and Ruby Rose cosplayer, and Ruby is sitting on Summer's lap, and it's adorable.
Oh my good golly gosh,
That is
that's
the cutest thing ever.
Aw. Hi. Oh, she's so cute.
That is the greatest thing of all time.
Oh my god.
All right, Lindsay, you want to pick a question?
Her name is actually Ruby, apparently.
Get out of here.
What? That's awesome.
Oh,
Do you,
that's
do you
so
want to
cool.
be in
Oh,
Volume
she's
5?
hiding 'cause she's all scared.
I'll step aside. I guess, are we on that microphone? Yeah, next?
Sure.
Do that, yeah. Someone near you
Just pick
in the blast radius.
Hi.
Hello.
So I've been waiting about 6 months to ask this question. Why do the faunas that have animal ears also have human ears?
The immediate. So it's funny. I feel like I was the only one in the world that didn't think that was weird.
No, no, there was 2 of us.
I was like, I mean, the fact that she has cat ears already is also weird. But we're drawing the line at 4 ears. But no, the boring answer was because back in Volume 1 we were like, well, because then it would be really obvious that Blake's a faunus if she didn't have human ears.
People
like,
look weird without ears.
Yeah.
We didn't want like the Voldemort of ears.
But I mean, the faunus traits are so like weird and bizarre and mystical. Like, anyways, we're just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'd like to
Because
believe
we
that.
don't care. That's why.
Yeah.
We thought 4 ears were cool. It's fine.
No,
Yeah.
I like to believe that they can turn off certain ones. Like, I just want to hear like a human today. I don't care about this like hypersensitive hearing. Block everything out.
There was we won't get too much into it because we had a bunch of story ideas for Volume 4 that revolved around like certain characters. Like, we kind of wanted to do some like more episodic episodes, like an Adventure of the Week thing, but then it was like, no, we do not have time for that in an already very difficult to balance season. But like, yeah, we've got there have been some like actual plot points around the idea of like Blake's multiple ears and stuff like that. Maybe we'll play with in the future, but yeah, the answer is because I don't know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Somewhere this side of the room.
I think Crow's gonna have a heart attack if we don't call on him. All right, don't die, okay?
We're
A lot of
already
people will
worried
be
about
upset.
that.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Who's your favorite character and why is it Crow? First of all.
Sit the fuck down. Oh man, he's really coming up here. What's up?
Would you do me the honor?
That's dope.
It's empty.
Just
That's
like
awesome.
your
You look
heart.
great, my man.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Get off the stage.
Real talk. Crow
I was
is
gonna say Crow's my favorite because he taught me everything I know. So thanks.
Now, Ruby, they don't allow alcohol in this stadium, so pour it into the Coke bottle first.
You keep asking me to do this. Stop.
I'm gonna need you to bring 3.
I actually really like Uncle Crow.
Yeah.
Like, I know you make that joke that he's our favorite character, but I think a lot of us really like him.
Yeah.
legit.
We said this before, but I mean, it's having an adult that didn't have to be super serious and super, to be a teacher and to just can just come in and be like, you're being stupid. Like that was just awesome. So
Yeah, he's just super blunt, and I love that.
The
Yeah.
best fan exception of Crow that I've seen is people doing Rick and Morty, but it's Crow. That's awesome.
That's amazing.
Rick and Morty, but it's Crow and Ruby. Yeah.
Oh,
it's
the
beautiful.
scorpion got me real good, Ruby.
Oh gosh, Uncle Crow, we gotta go.
Your dad's an idiot.
I think I just got an idea for a Chibi segment.
Oh man.
All right, let's get someone over on this side. Waving hands in the back.
Oh dear. I was gonna say the guardian with the microphone's right there.
Oh, yeah, let's go with the guardian with the microphone. How about that? That kind of makes sense.
Give her the power.
What's it like working in the new animation studio?
It's neat.
That's awesome.
It's really cool. It's big.
Yeah.
It used to be a gym.
Yeah, it used to be a gym. Our desks are in the kiddie area.
Yeah.
It's it's a bit of a bummer not being on campus with everybody else, but boy, did we need that space.
Yeah.
Like we were at the point where producers had their desks in hallways back at Stage 5. Like
there was about a week where a couple producers didn't have desks.
Yeah.
They gave their computers up to people and we're just kind of like walking around
Yeah,
instead.
yeah.
It was definitely a necessity, and it has given us room to spread out now and then to grow later. So for right now, for the first time I think in 4 years, we have people whose desks aren't touching, like they don't have to be like next to each other quite right now. That's gonna change. Everybody in the office is gonna change.
Yeah, I remember in the old studio, we were so crammed in there, Miles had to stand in the hallway too, and he was in exact line of where everyone would walk into the studio like when they got into work, and so you just got immune to butt slaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people smack my booty.
Yeah.
And we have a friend, Alex, who's a modeler on RWBY, who he came up to me one day and he just gave me like a whoopah, and I just kept working, and he goes, bro, what the fuck? Like, that's it? And I was like, huh? He's like, I just smacked you ass, dog. I was like, oh, I didn't even notice. He just goes, you changed. And he like left.
I think for us, and I'm sure Barbara would agree, the best part of the new facility is the new recording booth that we have. I don't know if you guys have seen us post some pictures, but it's
like
pretty,
the size of this room, basically.
Yeah, like we have the ability now. We haven't done it yet, but we want to have other actors in. We can actually play off of each other. And when I'm doing RWBY, I'm like moving around like crazy and just doing whatever I possibly can to get the voice just right. And it doesn't pick up any of it. There's not a single clothing rustle.
It's great.
Yep.
I go in there for naps a lot too.
Oh,
It's,
nice.
it's really
Good.
nice.
You should.
Yeah.
It's also cool, like
Yeah.
not a stuffy
Like
little tiny
tubular.
box where we used to be.
Yeah.
Also really cool, like nifty.
Let's see, where's our other microphone right now?
Here's one.
Hello.
Hi. Of the many weapons in RWBY, we only know the names of about 10. Are we ever going to get any more names for any
Yeah,
of
at
them?
some point.
Yeah.
It's been guy with the sword, put it down, you're blocking the stream. Looks cool, you can stop now. Yeah, no, we'll get the names out there at some point.
Yeah,
We're busy with literally everything else.
Yeah, we're still trying to find out like the best way to get some of the stuff out there besides just like randomly tweeting stuff. So we're working on some stuff to kind of have like a thing. So yeah, we'll keep up to date on that.
It's not in any way official, so please don't take my word as law. But we've talked about in passing how it'd be cool to have like an anthology or like a Hyrule Historia
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
of RWBY. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a big undertaking,
Yeah.
as we've learned. But yeah, no, that's absolutely a dream of ours is to like get
Yeah.
out. Like we'd love to do like an art book and yeah, like a high roller
Bunch of
story
stuff,
type thing. Be super cool. We just gotta find the time, unfortunately. Thank you.
Cool.
let's see,
Where's
where's
the microphone at now?
In the back. I see her.
Just you can choose.
Hey, follow your
Just
heart.
throw the mic.
Choose your own adventure. You know, Goosebump style.
Yeah, what's at the bottom of the page?
If you die, you can always go back.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
Just wanted to say, first of all, huge fan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I
And
sense you're not from Australia.
actually, I am. I just developed the accent as I got older.
Ooh, interesting.
Nice.
You're not alone.
I just wanted to ask Barbara,
Yeah.
like, so for Volume 4, you obviously had to take a different approach to voicing Yang due to her being more, well, depressed. It's the truth. Deal with it. So I just wanted to ask, how did you really change your approach due to her usually being so happy and go lucky?
It was actually pretty easy to do just because Miles and Kerry did such a good job writing her in season 4. So it's kind of like their words came across so strongly in the writing that it was easy to just act and be put into that mindset.
I think it's bullshit.
Yeah.
I think you nailed it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
We also just berated you before you went to the booth every time.
Yeah.
Kind of like Sweet D and Always Sunny. We just told you, like, we just got you down.
Yeah.
No, you're just really good.
Oh, thank you. No, I just locked myself in a dark room for a couple days before with no food or water or any stimulant whatsoever. And so I just kind of got really upset.
Well, personally, I think you nailed it too.
Thank you. Thank you. I tried to.
Thank you. Oh.
Everyone's clapping the wrong way.
I never thought I'd be happy about someone telling me that I'm good at acting sad. So thank you.
Hi, how's it going?
Hey.
Hey.
I'm just curious. I've got a voice acting and a writing question. I was just wondering, what's your favorite scene to either write or act from Volume 4?
I really like the scene with. I like all the scenes that I do with Tai Yang, aka Bernie. Just because like I feel like we really pull off the father-daughter thing.
I mean,
yeah.
Your real life relationship. You guys have
Yeah.
y'all have known each other for so long. You have a great chemistry.
He's very
it feels very
fatherly.
natural.
Exactly. I really like the scene. I forget which episode it is. I think it might be 10?
No.
9.
9. 9. Yes.
Probably 9.
Where they're sparring
9.
and he's going on about how 9. Did I say 9?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Confusing me.
I was saying
It's
9
early.
is the episode, not no in German.
9. But yeah, that was really fun because it's. I feel like that was like a realization point for her, and I just like that interaction, and that recording was fun.
There's a couple moments that I really enjoyed doing. Because same thing, Ruby's always has been known to be very happy-go-lucky and presses onward to make sure that everyone else kind of moves toward the goal and doesn't get distracted by a lot of the crap that's going on around them. So to break from those moments is really rewarding as an actor. So the first one we had was Leave Her Alone, and I'm sure you guys know the part. For anyone who hasn't seen it, I won't spoil it, but that's a really intense moment, and it was pretty cool that in just those 3 words you can express so much. And then also the end of the volume when I get to interact with Yang, and we also have a very big break in character, and it departs from the normal relationship where Yang's again very happy-go-lucky and there to support RWBY, and now RWBY's reaching out to try and make this connection, and Yang's like, get out of my face. Like, why would you hurt my heart like
peace
this?
out, yo.
Yeah, but it was awesome, and it was an area that we've never touched on before, and it was really cool.
I felt like I had to go hug Lindsay at the end of Volume 3. I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
It was all in the writing. I'm sorry.
For Volume 4, I think favorite stuff to write, it was either pretty much anything involving Ren and Nora or Weiss telling people to fuck off. Get it, girl.
I think my favorite thing to write was probably the Jean Pira bit at the end of Chapter 2. That's why.
Yeah, dude. That scene and Church's goodbye in RWB season 13 are the Oh, it's been out for a while, okay? Those two scenes are the only times that I've like cried during mocap.
Yeah.
So, what? Church said goodbye to a bunch of people. He was like, "Later, I'll see ya."
What?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. I see.
Someone, sorry, this is like such a terrible story. I'm a horrible person.
It's okay, we all are.
A fan came up to me and they hadn't seen the part that we're talking about with Pyrrha. And they were like, "Oh, I'm so excited to see Pyrrha in the next season." I'm like, "Yeah, she's there." And Ern.
I don't know if I should tell this story either. I had a really awkward interaction yesterday at my signing. This person's probably here right now, so I'm sorry I'm telling the story about you. Someone came up to the booth and they were like, "Yeah, I just finished binging all of RWBY last week. Like, it's my first time seeing it all." And I'm like, "That's awesome, yeah." And they're like, "Why'd you guys kill Pyrrha?" And I was like, "Oh, you know, it's part of the story. It's the way it was written." And they're like, "But why?" Like, this person was legitimately angry at me. And I'm like, go find Miles and Kerry. Oh my God. Like,
it was all Cinder's fault. Don't you just agree?
I either they were joking or they were being serious, but I actually think that they may have gotten some extra security or something last night when we did the screening, just in case
there was a riot.
There was a reaction while we were around.
I do have a question, and I've wondered this too. Maybe you guys can shed some light on it. So Pyrrha is technically dust now. Can
it's beautiful! It's beautiful!
Can she be used in combat?
Okay. I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
I don't know if we can comment on that, but if you like mix her in with a little bit of Nesquik and milk.
Exactly. Tasty.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. She doesn't deserve this. She's the purest of them all.
I have more, but I'm gonna stop. We should stop.
Dust in the wind.
All right,
Okay.
let's do another question. Where's the
our-
lovely?
where-
Oh, there's a microphone.
Hello. Thank you.
Hi guys.
Hello.
First off, I've been dying to give Miles and Kerry some stuff I've drawn for them. Is that all right to do now?
Why don't you do we want to do that at the just like the end, or do we want to? I don't fucking sure.
Just come on.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Just bring it real quick. Yeah.
Real quick.
And while I'm on my sorry.
Nice, nice.
While I'm on my way up,
Yeah.
Whose new costumes are your favorite from Volume 4?
Thank you very much, by the way. Nice.
Ooh.
Dude, he knows you.
I don't know what he
I
just
think
whispered to you.
Miles will really like his.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Jean's got a fucking gun. It's got the rabbit on it.
Just
The one he
just so you
gave
know,
me has boobies. It's clear.
just so you know, Jean is Spike Spiegel.
Nice.
And then what was the question?
Oh, be
Favorite
like
costume?
water.
What you said? What was the favorite costume
New costume.
for Volume 4? Yeah, definitely mine.
Not Neptune's, just Kerry's.
Yeah, yeah. I changed skin suits. It's different.
Mine would be Tyrion, mainly just because.
Okay. He said new costume, but go ahead.
Well, I mean, Tyrion's new. Well, I was gonna say the thing about his costume that I loved, or about his design, that because Patrick's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
The fact that his ponytail looks like a scorpion tail, and then that up until the reveal in 6, he wears his tail around his waist like a belt, so you can't really tell. And I always thought that was fun. I like it. I like his little thing.
I like, obviously I like all the 4 girls a lot. I thought I also just really like Nora's like new jacket. I just thought it was really cool.
Her little bomber jacket.
Yeah.
So cute.
Oh shit.
I also love how you guys had like pieces of red from Pyrrha in each of Juniper's costume starting the season. It was pretty cool. Fun fact.
I changed my answer. It's Ren.
Yeah. It's all about them toes.
God, you watch Kuriyuri and you realize puberty hit that kid like a truck.
Yeah.
A sexy truck.
Yeah. We're all rensexuals now.
I really like Blake. I think it's awesome that she's got like the pirate vibe that we talked about. Someone said it was very much like a Kaiba's jacket in a Yu-Gi-Oh. I was like, yeah, I see that. Fair enough.
It's her move now.
Exactly. That's what I said.
Do you know I was playing the Duel Links Yu-Gi-Oh game? It's pretty great. Anyway.
Kerry's addicted.
He's been playing it all weekend.
But I think the favorite part about the costume changes too is like RWBY. You can tell that like a lot of her costume is tattered now, and you guys mentioned that that's clearly like mirroring the emotional journey that they're going through. I was like, ooh, nice, subtle touches.
I might sound like a dick saying this, but I like Yang's.
Yeah.
Which one?
I mean, I thought they were both interesting in their own, in their own parts.
It's the new one.
Yeah, but the new one, which, as anyone who's seen the finale, new one pops out. And I like it because I only wish I could be that cool. Like, she's just, like, got her shades on, her, like, wicked coat, and, like, she's, like, riding her motorcycle, and I'm like, I want to be you. I might cosplay eventually, yeah.
Do it.
And I'll cut off my own arm. Yes, I will. Gotta commit.
Commitment.
Venom Babs.
All right. We're up. We got one over here.
Do you
It's
wanna
someone's birthday
pat
over there.
Zwei?
So
Happy birthday.
Mike over there next.
Do you want to pat Zwei?
Zwei.
Yes,
What's that?
please.
Oh,
That's awesome.
should we
Not
lose
even a question.
Oh, look at
That's awesome. Thank you. The ears move. That's awesome.
Whoa.
It's so cool.
I'm gonna get under his little chin.
There's a real dog in there.
I didn't know they let real dogs in.
That's awesome.
It can't breathe.
That's a good boy.
Let it out.
That's such a good boy. He's so good.
By the way, that's my favorite part of the season, by the way, is Zwei. Just like every time you're sad and then you look down and he's just like looking up at you, like all cute.
That was why.
It's my favorite.
Thank you.
He got a costume change too.
He did.
Yeah.
I need more Zwei in Volume 5, please.
Yes. Just Zwei.
That's it.
It's okay. Chibi at this point is basically Zwei. Those
Yeah,
Zwei.
fair
You're
enough.
right. You're right.
Fair enough.
Let's see. Where's
All right.
another microphone?
We got.
Oh,
we got
here, over here.
microphone. Yeah.
So today's my birthday and I'm really excited.
I'm excited for you.
Happy birthday.
How old are you?
I'm 15 today.
Nice.
Oh.
Death ain't got you yet. Kick his ass.
Thank you.
I love you.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just so excited that I started crying.
That's so cool. That's cool.
I do that too.
My question was, where's the rest of Teen Sun this season, and can I have a hug?
Go to her. You go to her. I was going to say.
Well, my day has been made.
She's the only one that gets one because we have a
Yeah,
bunch of
that's it.
questions to go through. I'm sorry, everybody else, but she was fucking adorable about it, and I love her.
And to be fair, it's her birthday, so.
And it's her
you know.
birthday, so you know.
Yeah,
She
give
gets a
warn.
pass.
And don't lie like when you go to Chili's and you're like, yeah, it's my birthday. I'd like a free bloomin' onion.
Is that what
Do they have that here?
I don't know if they have Chili's in Australia.
Everyone's like, you don't say that words. It's blasphemous.
That's just how all the onions are.
Where was Team? So the question was, where was the rest of Team Sun? Working
chilling.
on their tan.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah.
What did the Phantom call them in Volume 3? It was like Team Hot but Useless.
Yeah. Yeah. More of the same.
Neptune's got Mr. on lockdown. Thank you.
I
hit
think
that
my
guy's
mic's
phone.
been off for a while.
No, I've been hearing you, dog.
Really?
Yes.
It was okay.
Check one.
We're good.
Looks like right here. You look awesome.
When are we getting more RWBY Chibi? When's it coming out?
I demand an answer. Give me more.
She's already dressed as Weiss. She's doing it in a very Weiss manner.
You're very much in character.
I
love
want it now.
Yeah. That's a great question that I don't have an answer for. I don't know when we're going to announce it.
Sometime between now and Volume 5.
Yes.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah. We can't get into specifics quite yet, but it's gonna be good.
Yeah. Prepare for the cheapening.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I don't think there's any problem in saying there's definitely gonna be some new characters. We'll see. We'll see.
All right. Let's see. We got more questions. More questions. I see some
murmurs now.
I feel bad. You guys don't have to keep your hands up the whole time.
Yeah.
Like even
You're
during
gonna lose all the blood in your fingers.
Don't do that.
I can't even see the microphones now.
Your aura
there's
will
one.
be depleted.
Microphone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. Why is Zwei fireproof?
Why are you looking at me?
His semblance? Or,
You know.
Like, is that his semblance?
There's this genre of media called anime. And sometimes things just work.
I like that someone asked too. They're like, "So has Oobleck been drinking like jet fuel this whole time?" Like, maybe.
Look, man. Dude's busy. He needs to stay up.
Have you met Joel Heyman?
There's a reason we've not specifically described what's in the thermos yet.
That's his secret to his anti-aging. He just
Yeah.
drinks jet fuel.
Hey, don't do that, kids.
Yeah, that doesn't actually work.
Yeah, and jet fuel's way too expensive.
Yeah, Joel's a vampire, so.
It's the same answer as the what was the question earlier? The cat ears thing.
Thank you.
We got a question over here.
Hi, I was wondering, what would your characters feel? How would your characters feel about a grim faunus?
A grim
faunus?
As in
Like a really sad, like depressing. Are you guys asking how we feel about Blake?
Angsty angst. The angsty angst.
She's all right.
I guess if you're a grim, like a person that has like evil, soulless characteristics about them.
Probably pretty scared.
Yeah, they'd be like, "The fuck?"
Yeah, you like a normal person, but not.
Kind of like I guess like a zombie is the closest I could think of it.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, yeah.
In which case they'd make a genre of horror films based around them, and then it'd get way too played out.
Yeah.
This one would be called The Walking Red.
No, that was good.
I don't support this.
They hurt. It hurts me to do those things.
Thank you. Let's see. Another question.
Mic right here. Mic right here.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's one over there too.
There's one over there. Okay, that's next.
Firstly, hey Lindsay, do you remember the portrait I gave you?
Yes, thank you so much. It's wonderful.
Thank you. And secondly, I'm not sure if this is a spoiler or not, but can you give us a canon confirmation about Neo's status? Like,
She's right there.
Yeah.
She's right there.
No.
Oh no.
Nice try, though.
Yeah.
Thank you for the question.
Well, we could, I guess, like mention a little bit. I don't know how much you want to elaborate on it, but people did say like, "Oh my, she gasped. There's gonna be a voice actress." I'm like, that doesn't mean anything. She just had a gasp. Calm down.
She's just Mary Poppins somewhere.
Yeah.
I want her to have like the deepest, manliest voice.
Sup, Torch. We don't want to comment on exactly her status, but I mean, she's not. We're gonna see her again. Don't worry.
Yeah, she gonna sound like this.
It's kind of the rule of thumb with like any show. If you don't see someone die, they're probably not dead. I don't know.
Now I'm just thinking of what if you were to
Seem
talk
like-
with that voice, just like, I heard you want 2 scoops of ass kicking with Jimmy's on top. Anyways, I'm done now. Okay.
All right.
Hi.
Hi.
With the writing and direction point, was it more of a meeting to end episodes as cliffhangers, or was it the writing just ended up being that every episode would end as a cliffhanger before the end of the volume?
I don't think every episode ended on
It was every episode.
Well, I mean, I think the cliffs were different heights. Is really what it comes down to.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
is this a cliff? No, it's not. It's a stage.
It's a cliff for some people.
Yeah,
Kerry.
this is a cliff for ants. I think that's just part of how. Oh, I'm sorry. I need you a little bit.
I forgive you.
I think that's just how we prefer to do episodic content. It's it's something a little bit at the end to keep you interested to come back. And yeah, I mean, just it's nice to set up the episode after. I think in the previous one.
Also, like this was without question the most difficult volume to write. In regards to like screen time balance and okay, how do we we have two characters that aren't going anywhere, but they do have very much an internal journey. Okay, so how do we keep that interesting? And like, this was hard, and we know it wasn't perfect, but we did do our best, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. But and with all that being said, cliffhangers are still kind of fun.
Yeah.
they're not going away.
There's a guy in the middle of the crowd who has his hand up so high. Yeah, thank you. It's like, do you really want to ask a question? Yes, it's you. You just put your hand down.
Can we get a mic to him? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Keep going.
For anyone who was watching the stream, I licked your hand, and Barbara nudged it.
It's true.
Who is it, Barbara?
He's pointing to himself right now. He's got glasses on. Yeah, there you go.
You've been
Nailed it.
chosen. Hello.
Hi. I was wondering, how do you manage to get Chris for Sabbath?
I'm sorry?
How do you manage to get Chris for Sabbath for the voice acting?
Oh, Chris Sabat?
Yeah.
I think it was Cohen.
Yeah.
I think Cohen had the connection.
Yeah.
This was, so we met him, we first worked with him on the Mercs trilogy for RWB 14. And so Cohen Wooten's our like 3D producer and general badass.
Yeah.
And
it's actually on his business cards.
Yeah, it very much is.
General badass.
General badass. And he knows, like, he's worked in the video games industry and the film industry for a very long time, and knows a bunch of really fucking cool people. And he got us in contact with Chris, and that dude just rules, man.
He's
like,
awesome.
he's so like just has fun doing what he does, and that's the best kind of person to work with. And I can't tell you how many times too where he was just like, like, if you need anything, if you need like an extra sigh, fucking call me, man. I'll sigh your heart out. And I was like, okay. So yeah, Sue Cohen, really.
Yeah, no, we've had, for multiple reasons, we've had different opportunities to work with a lot more people that are veterans of the industry this year, and it's just been surreal.
It blows my mind that there are now like too many people to list, which is why you should all watch the credits all the time to anything you see.
Credits.
Because like between like the Belladonnas, Jacques Schnee, Corsic, Vanek, like all, it's just like
the narrator for Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yup, that's what I
like,
noticed.
It's just like
Kerry, that was really impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All of my strength is in my legs.
Okay. Stacy's a lucky woman.
It's been. Hey, I'm right here.
It's all about Neptune, John. Calm down.
But we've been unbelievably fortunate, and we're thankful to work with everybody that we have. Everybody's been so cool.
Well, this volume specifically, there's a lot of Funimation crossover, and I have a friend who's worked at Funimation for years, and I contacted her volume 1 of RWBY, and we tried to set up an audition. We had a bunch of us go up and audition with them, and that has opened up a lot of doors. So now, like, Michael's in Fairy Tail, and we have other voice actors coming over. Specifically, some people at the Schnee party, I was like, hey, I hear you. Nice. But yeah, it's great that we have that connection now. We get to work with such a professional company that has this legacy of doing voiceover.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see. Right here. Hello.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
So, over the past year or so, you guys have branched out into different mediums. So you had, Grim Eclipse, you tried to do stuff with RWBY Chibi, there was a manga coming out, and, then there was that whole speculation about live action in the long run, like recently, because someone took Bernie's comments out of context, apparently. But, so where do you guys see RWBY going next, like, in the long run?
So, Volume 5.
Yeah. That's kind of the main focus right now. And
Space.
Yeah, and space, yeah.
Absolutely space.
Space Grim.
I don't know. I think we're just kind of open to anything. I mean, working in other mediums is cool. Our main focus is always going to be, the show proper. But it's fun to get to play around with other stuff,
They're going to meet up with Laser Team in space.
My God.
Our just for the two of us, our primary focus is always going to be the show. And then working with other people is always really cool. It's also really hard, particularly with our Japanese partners who we all absolutely love and appreciate, but language barrier is actually very difficult. So there will be times where, they send us something over for approval, and there will be a phrasing thing where we say, we don't understand what this means, could you elaborate?
Yeah.
And they go, wait, what question are you asking? And we're like, well, this phrase here, what is the intent? And they're like, come again? And it's like, shit.
Yeah.
It was way more difficult than I thought it was going to be. But there's also now, too, there's been a few issues that we'll look over for approval. And there's one character had this line, I think it's a Yang line, that was very promiscuous, and then underneath that line they wrote in like big words, "This is a joke."
Was it by any chance in
It
volume
hasn't come out
one?
yet. It hasn't come out yet.
Oh, okay. It wasn't in volume 1.
No. This was it's for the manga. Yeah.
Well, didn't you say for one of the Japanese dubs, there was a moment where Torchwick just has like, it was before the bitch was laid out in this volume. That was the first
Volume 1, episode 1.
Yeah.
Torchwick goes, fuck. We're
it
like,
was just him
"Ooh."
like making a grunt noise, but it sounded kind of like, and they were like, oh, it's like fuck. We're like, no, he doesn't say that.
Nope.
Get that out of there.
Nope.
Thank you. Let's see, where is our other mic? Oh, hello.
But you have to find a villain. What was your process for coming up with the style and characteristics of all the new villains this season?
Oh, how do we come up with like the personalities for Team Witch?
Yeah, that's like the styles, the motivations, and because they all got introduced to us this season. How did you come up with like who they were going to be like and how they fit in?
That's back to the good old days, man.
Yeah, and I mean we've had those characters in our pocket since
before Volume 1.
Yes, since before Volume 1. Yeah. And they've been slowly developing over time, and finally getting. Honestly, I think we had like broad strokes of what they would be, but like that first scene, I think really helped define them even for us.
The fun thing about their first scene this volume, and it went pretty much how we expected, was everybody was like, "Oh, here are the archetypes. There's the crazy one. There's the smart one. There's the quiet one, and there's that bitch that lost an eye." And it was very reminiscent of the first season of RWBY, where it's like, okay, there's the naive one, there's the bitchy one, there's the sad one, there's the party one, and it's kind of just like a thing that I guess we've just done with our characters a lot, which is you introduce somebody at face value and you think you understand them, and then as you get to know them more, you start to learn some more of the nuances of their character. So like, with Yang, it's like, oh, she's a total party animal, preppy girl. She's also like a mother surrogate, takes care of her younger sister, is incredibly loving, and like has all these things that she's dealing with and stuff like that. So it was fun. Like one of my favorite bad guy moments this volume was, Tyrion's the crazy one, but he's like the crazy one.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, I don't know.
Like Jared Leto. Yeah.
Oh.
Take that, Jared, if you're watching.
Yeah, take that, person I've never met.
Are we going to tattoo ha 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 on Tyrion too?
Should.
But
he just uses his tail, he dips his ink, he's like, the pain's worth it.
I do like 30 seconds to Mars, though. Anyways.
30 seconds to Mars.
That's pretty good.
By the way, we have 10 minutes left.
Okay. All right. We can start going through questions faster. All right.
Thank you.
Pseudo lightning round. Over here. Over there.
We just have 2 questions, so you want to ask it?
Aww.
RWBY wants to know, why is Zwei so mean?
Why you gotta be so rude?
Because she hasn't learned to love yet.
Yeah. Watch episode 7 of Volume 4.
Yeah, sometimes Weiss is mean. Sometimes people can be mean if sometimes their life is a little hard, and then they get, angry at other people because maybe they don't understand other people. But, she can learn and get better and not be so angry, and I think by making friends, that helps her out a lot. And by talking with other people and meeting new people.
Would you say she's cooled off?
Yes.
Get out.
I tip my
That was
fedora.
a brilliant question. Thank you.
No, Kerry, we would not say that. But
Okay.
And you had a second question?
One of my friends wants to give you something that means a lot to him. Would he be able to?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can come on.
Of course, yeah.
We can't say no.
Right?
Yeah.
Get out.
Eh.
We can take another question while he's running it up, too.
On the panel, and I was just wondering, how do you think an interaction between your characters in RWBY and Camp Camp would go?
Goodness. I feel like Space Kid and RWBY would get along just fine. Very similar.
See, it would be Neris and Yang. I feel like they would have just nothing in common whatsoever, and they probably wouldn't be able to talk about anything. Neris would be like,
You're so cool.
What was the question?
how your characters in Camp Camp and RWBY would interact.
Oh shit.
I feel like yours,
you guys
Miles,
go
would
ahead.
be like best friends.
Oh man. I don't even. Well, David can't get annoyed. Jean probably can. I don't know, man. I think I feel like at first Jean would be about it. Like, dude, this guy's like so positive all the time. He's gonna be great addition to the team. And then like 5 songs later, he'd be like, I think we should have a talk about David. I don't know if it's working out. And it's like, it's nothing against the guy personally. And then David would bust in and be like, hey guys, what are you talking about? And he'd be like, oh, hey.
See, I'm thinking this volume, John, would meet David, and David's super like, yeah, everything's great. It's wonderful to be happy. And John's like, I was happy once.
Where's that fucking 10-year-old kid in the hoodie? He gets me. Hoodie bros for life.
John's slowly turning into Max. Essentially, what's happening.
That's a.
Carrie, what about Tumbleweed and Neptune?
They're both absent from each show.
Yeah.
5 minutes left.
Okay. Where? Oh, yes.
I like how the Guardians are trying to be subtle, telling us how much time is left, and I'm just yelling it out.
First of all, thank you guys so much. It's very hard to find something as an adult that gets you as excited as you were when you were a little kid.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. That's such a sweet thing to say.
Thanks. My question is, in episode 1 of the latest season, there's the argument between whether you're going to call the team Juniper or Ranger. My question is, were you guys originally going for Junior and then the fan base was like, fucking Ranger's awesome, and you guys were like, that could be good?
No.
Or were you always planning between the two?
We never actually really considered Junior.
No. We
Okay.
I think at one point we like wrote out like a diagram of like what all of the possible combinations could be, and we're like, okay, there's really only 2 that actually kind of make sense, and we're not gonna do Junior.
There was orange was okay, but like Ranger we thought was cool because like Ranger green, cool, it's a color.
Yeah.
And then also like the fact that this team is trekking out and traversing this land, it seemed really fitting.
Yeah.
And it sounds cool as shit.
So then we just decided to make a joke about it instead.
Cool. Thank you.
Next one right here.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
How much time has taken place between the end of Volume 3 and the end of Volume 4?
Amount of time.
We try to keep it as ambiguous as possible because like anytime you bring in like official dates and stuff, that's when plot holes can come up.
Yeah.
And if you just kind of keep it vague, then you don't worry about the plot holes and you just focus on the story and stuff.
Yeah.
A vague amount of time that
Yeah.
isn't super short but not unbearably long.
Yeah.
Thanks. Sorry that didn't answer your question at all.
Yeah.
We have time for like a few more. Where's our microphone?
We're coming back.
Did I meet you yesterday?
Please let her come back.
Did I meet you yesterday?
Please let her come back, please.
Hey, watch RWBY Chibi. Next question.
You will see her in Elysium.
I think that was the guy I met yesterday.
How you going? Is this working? Yep. Firstly, a bit of a travesty I've got here. Volume 2 of RWBY. Why is it not called Tubi?
Can I just throw out for a second that you sound like a golf announcer right now?
No. You sound like an ASMR artist right now.
ASMR artist.
Yeah,
You're right.
Jesus.
Oh, Team ASMR.
No.
Also,
No.
a legitimate question.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
What was
He's
your
being
actual
an asshole.
question?
What?
A legitimate question here. In terms of working with Jeff Williams, do you explain the kind of timbre you want in terms of scenes, or do you say, with Jeff, you have the full freedom to interpret how you like, and then you reimagine and then work with what he's got from there?
The answer is kind of both. It kind of depends on the scene. The main composers are it's Jeff Williams and Alex Abraham. And kind of what we do is, as we're editing the scenes together and getting the animatics together to do mocap and get the animators started on it, myself and the editorial team will put in just temp score, which is super common in the industry, just to kind of like get the tone idea across or the instrumentation or something like that. And then we have a giant like spreadsheet that we share that's like, all right, for this cue, like we'll put in the time for the cue. and we'll give them the temp, and I'll put in notes in there essentially that's like, man, I really like the tone of this, or the instrumentation was really cool, but boy, does that tone suck, like that kind of stuff. And then they'll take it, and it's always open for them, though. I mean, it's just kind of the suggestion to get the conversation started, so they understand. Here's what I was thinking, and then it'll either be they'll go, yeah, I totally get that, and then they'll take it, and they always take it 10 steps further in the best way. Or I'll get a call from Jeff and be like, hey man, that's not right, and I'm like, all right, do your thing, you're Jeff, it's gonna work out, and it always does. So it's both, but we definitely want to provide guidance, so they're just not like, what do I do here? Yeah.
Do we have time for like one more, maybe? Right here? Yeah.
You got the mic?
Oh,
in the back. Oh,
I'm
in the
so
back.
sorry. Yes.
I'm stupid.
Hello.
Hello.
So I was wondering, there's this site called Fanfiction that has over 15,000 stories on RWBY. Do you ever use it for inspiration or ideas?
No. We
Miles and I specifically avoid fanfiction in general. We think it's super great.
Please do it. It's
Everybody
awesome.
should keep doing it. Read each other's. That's all awesome. We just don't want people to accidentally think that we steal ideas or something. So
yeah, in general, like when people send us scripts, we don't read them, and it's not because we don't want to or don't think that you should be doing it, but we just don't want to get. Well, I'll never forget Volume 1. Before the character of Ren was revealed, someone posted on Tumblr a character that looked almost exactly like Ren and used almost exactly the same weapon, and we were terrified we were going to get accused of plagiarism. Yeah. And like since then, we try and just stay away so no one could even.
We fucking love it. Please
keep doing it. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think are we at time?
Yeah. We got time.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll have more announcements soon about dates and stuff like that. But we've got RWBY Chibi coming up, and then RWBY Volume 5 later this year. So thank you so much. Thank you for watching. We love you all. Thank you.
We love you.
Enjoy RTX.